Hey YouTube, this is Sean, Griffin RC Planes. Well, time has come for us to marry these two halves together. I've got all the tools needed. Once we get done, we'll have a complete UMX turbo timber. So let's see if we can't put them together. Alrighty, first things first. We gotta get our wires straightened out, because a few of them were taped to the side in here, and we did, and then so we can get those out of the way. And then we got a few of just the red and black wires that power the lights. One of them went to the back, and we got to verify which one that is. And right here, I got a little red mark on it, and this one here has a red mark on it, so that one's going back to mate with that one. I've been looking at this before I turn the camera on. And then this one also, this one without the mark goes forward, because one plugs in right here, and it'll just kind of go together. I took some pictures of it before we took it apart, and I kind of just went over it. So if you guys take yours apart, take some pictures, get a marker and put, a red dot on the receiver board right here, plus a dot on the plug, and that'll give you an idea where they go. Then you could see I got a red dot right there, and then you could use like a blue marker and a black and so forth, and that way you could keep track of where they go. So the first thing is these wires right here. This is the flap servo, and it was taped to the side so we can get, or plugged in this way rather. This is the one we replaced, which is shorter. Remember, the one in my left hand is the factory one that came with it, and the one on the right is the one we replaced, and it's so much shorter. All right, so there's that guy, and then that guy. So that takes care of our flat servo, plus the one we did not replace. The one we did replace, we're going to leave it. And one of these went forward, like so. Yep, like that. So we'll tape it out of the way. Probably could have used that same piece of tape for it, but too late now. So there's that. I'm going to make sure how long it needs to be. Probably needs to be a little bit longer. All right, so off camera, real quick, I took the wheels off, and I found that much easier to set it right here. That way we can plug up wires, and if we get one wrong, it'll be easier to unplug it fairly quick. So this one here goes to the aileron that we did not replace. I've got a red dot on it, and there's a red dot on this front port right here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that guy in there, like process of elimination. Which ones we know this one is. We know this one goes there. We're going to put it in there. So delicate. And then this one right here, we know goes back here for sure, so we'll leave that alone for now. it's this one right here. I'm a little confused on this one, to be honest. I think it goes right here. And that one is a 4-pin plug. And you use the ones to the left if you're putting a servo on them. That's a little, the way I've got that tape's a little short for right now. But, oh well, then this one here, I've got a red mark on it. This is the flap one. We know it goes here. You can see that red mark lines up perfect. So we know we got that. Pins are at the front. All right, so we got the DX9 powered up. We've got a battery, and see what happens here. Get it spun around here where you guys can see it. Nothing's connected as of right now, but all right, so flaps. All right, right aileron should go up, and it does. Left aileron goes up, and it does. Elevator goes up, and it does. Elevator goes down, and it does. Rudder left, rudder goes to right. And then the motor, no propeller on it. So we're ready to seal this thing back together. And we had previously cut this decal that held it together, and we're just going to run some Scotch tape in its place and try to get it sealed up as flush and as straight as we can. Let's see, maybe my little blocks right here help hold it in a little bit. I'm going to put a piece right here on the back first. That might pull it backwards, and it's possible I'm gonna have to redo this. I don't know that that this tape's going to hold like we want it to. May need a better quality of tape. This is dollar store or something. This is, Office Works. Yeah, that's dollar store or something. But I mean, it could be fine. But who knows? The temperature, real cold outside or real hot. Is this tape going to come undone? I don't know. This is going to be a trial and error deal. Trial and error. That's part of the hobby. You won't know until you try it. So here's a fairly good long piece. I'll flip it upside down again. Put it on our little block. Maybe I can get a little sideways shot at it right here. There we go. And we know right here's the seam going up on the back. And then I'm kind of using another finger to pull the back half of the fuselage. I was trying to pull it tight. Before I really mash down on that, make sure, yep, our seam is right here. It's fairly tight, and our tape goes down. I don't know if this little light's helping or not, but right here where my thumb is where our tape ended, and that's right where the seam is. So I'm gonna say that's good. All right, found the screw. Get in there. All right, so they're all started now, so we can run them in. Working on styrofoam is probably not as important, but when you're bolting and screwing other things together, it's important to leave them all loose till you get them started. Because a lot of people will start one bolt and then they wonder whether the other one's hard to get in, the other one won't line up. That's because it's tightened down in one corner and the other shot is not aligned. So I guess that's just a habit. There's that. This little black handle screwdriver here, this came with an airplane kit a long time ago. It may have been a Dynam plane, and it's been great. We'll call it the China screwdriver. Because these screws are not a size, like you can't say it's a number 2 Phillips or something. They're just whatever. And it doesn't take much to eat them up either. So if you did find the exact screwdriver for it, if you started it a little crooked or something and it started to eat the sides up, and that screwdriver wouldn't fit it like it did before. I've got to work on the alignment of the rudder. One of the hinges is busted back there, but that's something I'll just do real quick. But I'm glad you guys went along with me on the servo repair. Radio's turned on. Perfecto. Well, I'll work on that wheel, but we got our right aileron, left aileron, left goes up, right goes up, elevator goes up, elevator down, and the rudder, and the motor. Yeah, safe is not activated. This thing's never been flown before. Be on the A switch there. Yeah, no. AS3X's, you can hear it. Got to do the 2 downs and the switch and all that. But, all right, I'm going to work on the rudder and stuff, and then let's get this thing out for a flight, and I'll get it on camera. Well, that went together pretty smooth. Next up will be to try to give it its first flight. Tomorrow, the weatherman is saying that conditions will be ideal to go flying, so that's our plan. If I do make it out to the flying field, I'll make sure that I get this little timber on camera and report back to you guys and see what see how it flew. But all right, guys, hey, until next time, you'll see me here. Hit that like and subscribe for me. Another thing real quick is people have been asking about this jet behind me. It's never been taken out of the box, and I've thought about giving it away on here if I reached 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys think that's possible, let me know. I'll give it away as early as tomorrow if that's the case. All right, thank you. See you next time.